What are you doing? Do you want to be in my lap? Are you a lap dog? Oh, what is that? What's that? What are you doing? What are you doing? No, I don't want you to lick me. I know where your mouth has been. Not in a good place. Mwah! You can lick my hand. I can wash my hand. I can wash my face too, but I don't want you to look at my mouth. That's gross. Say hi. You're on camera. No, say hi. Are you looking out for that black and white dog? You didn't like him yesterday. You met him yesterday. You didn't like him. You kept tucking your tail and running away. Is it just because you're not used to other animals? That's not a chew toy. My hand is not a chew toy. Yeah, you better make up for it. It is NaNoWriMo. We're going to be doing some writing sprints. But first, we're going to go ahead and introduce ourselves and say what we're working on today. So, Amy, if you could go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Amy Awesomebuddy. I am an SEO consultant, and I also do website construction for CMS websites. And I slept in today, all the way in. So my tasks for today is going to be just basically planning out my week, what I'm going to do, what days, and all that kind of stuff so that I can keep up with my handful of projects. It's not as many as I had last month, but I still got to stay on top of things. So I'm going to be planning for this sprints, I guess, today.
Alrighty. Are you doing NaNo? Because I don't remember if you are or not.
No, I knew better. I've got things that need to get done now and things that are stopping me from doing them. And I was like, I'm not even going to pretend like I could try to do NaNo right now.
Fair enough.
I'm supporting all of my friends with their word count goals and sprints. And that's my contribution to the community.
All right. Well, I'm Skye. I'm a fantasy author who typically writes paranormal romance under the name SD Hegyes. And I am doing NaNo because I have a book I am determined to finish and publish by the end of the year. I am working on a complete rewrite, and I am already behind of the word count I set for myself. And I believe I'm behind NaNo's word count too, because I didn't do any writing yesterday. I played video games, and I don't care.
I swear, every once in a while, you have to have those vegetative days. Especially for creatives, because so much of your day to day really is just spinning plates in your own brain. Like sometimes you just got to stop spinning all the plates, man. Otherwise, you're just going to get strung out.
Yep. So
I binge I binge watch TV. That's my no spinning plates day. Where I'm just like, all right, I'm not getting out from under the blankets today. So, I'll see you if and when you bring me popcorn. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Yeah. I downloaded Monster Hunter on my Monster Hunter World on my PC, and my husband and I were running missions together. Cool. I usually play it on the PS4, and we both have it on PC. I've had it for a while. I got it when it was on sale for like $15 or something, and I was like, I feel like playing Monster Hunter. I want to go hunt me some monsters. Let's do it together.
Yay!
10 hours later, it's 2:00 in the morning, and we're like, are the kids even in bed yet? Oh shit, the kids are still awake. Good thing they don't have school tomorrow.
Like, oh snap, we're parents. Damn.
Irresponsible ones. So this is my character. Her name is Zarissa. She's a female character, and my Palico's name is Rasa. So I've already been playing for a little while, as you can see, but yeah. Usually I join a friend session because Justin and I play together, but since we're not doing that today, and I'm just showing you my character, this is what's going to happen. My Poogie's name is Henwin, after the pig from Black Cauldron. You can change her outfit. I'm wearing bone armor, so is my cat, my Palico. Jeez, I can't talk. And as you can see, I'm pretty snazzy. Alright, let me take off all the armor so you can see what my character looks like without it. Getting good at this. I had to relearn everything. Can I, like, unequip weapon? Nope, nope. Now that you've got it on, can't do it. Okay. There we go. Can I zoom in on my character? No? Nope. Okay. I must be doing something wrong, because there's a way to do it. Oh, let me try going to the bedroom. I think you can change your character's appearance there, so I can show you my character close up. Can I go into the room? Okay, there's Rasa. Is it talking to the housekeeper? Nope. Change appearance. There it is. Okay, I knew there was a way to do it. Change appearance. Change your appearance. Okay, this is what I was looking for the entire time. So this is my character. This is Zarissa. I wanted a character with short hair. I am still trying to convince Justin to let me do... Oops, I wanted to zoom out. I'm still trying to convince Justin to let me do this actual haircut, like for realsies. And it's gray, which is my favorite color. And the blue is really bright. The eyes match the outfit, as you can see. And it's not quite the blue I was going for, but it's close enough, and it's really pretty, especially when you put it with that gray. Oh, it's gorgeous. So yeah, this is Zarissa. Zarissa is named after one of my first D&D characters that I ever played, that I had so much fun playing, and I want to play her again, not gonna lie. So now I can play her, only in Monster Hunter. So, yeah. And as for my Palico, I gotta put my armor back on, but as for my Palico, let's see if I can show you Ross's appearance. Just gotta change Palico. Okay, each gadget has its own uniqueness. I love all the cat puns in this game. Like, it's great. Master is Meowster. Change Palico equipment. Let's just take off everything. So there's my Palico. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I keep going back. I'm still getting used to the PC controls because I used to play on console, on PS4. But yeah, that's Rasa. Again, matching blue. And I have a black kitty. Because black kitties are awesome. So, alright, let me put your armor back on. There we go. You look so snazzy. Okay. And put your armor back on, because otherwise you'd be naked. My bone mail is fully... Nope. It's not. I was gonna say it's fully upgraded, but it's not. I still gotta finish upgrading the boots. I was missing one more armor sphere. Let's go do that real quick. I'll go upgrade her boots one last time. And then she'll be fully equipped with a full set of fully upgraded armor, at least for now.
Oh!
Upgrade. Oh, E. Boots. Snazzy boots. That will upgrade them. Alrighty. Now her armor is fully upgraded. So yeah, this is what I've spent the last few days playing. Where's Henwin? Henwin! Henwin! Where's Henwin at? Henwin! Pet Henwin? And there you go. Oh, and now Henwin's gonna follow me around everywhere. See, here she comes. Look at that little piggy. She's so cute. Okay, that's all I wanted to show you guys. I'd like to point out that I'm a little jealous of everyone in Vegas right now. So today marks the official first day of the 20 Books Vegas conference, and while yes, I am a virtual attendee and I can watch it virtually, I probably won't this week. I'll probably catch it on YouTube starting next week and watch like a session or two a day, just because like with everything going on, I really just can't concentrate on it right now. As of this moment. And they're doing the opening ceremony live on Facebook because everything's being live streamed straight to a group on Facebook right now. And I'm super jealous because I wanted to be there this year and I will be going next year. I'm vowed and determined to go next year. And I remember going in 2018 and it was amazing. I loved it so much, and I was really hoping to go this year, and it just didn't work out financially. But next year it will. But for all those in Vegas, if you see this video, just note that I'm super jealous of you right now, and I hope you have a blast. Happy second week of Nano Dragonlings. I have a lot to do today. I'm going back and forth, emailing a client, and I am also have a vlog to edit and upload. I have to return the water truck because we still haven't done that yet. I have to do some writing and hopefully get some, some writing done. I need to get some writing done. I didn't do any writing yesterday and now I'm very behind. Well, no, that's a lie. I did a little bit of writing last night. It wasn't a lot and I didn't time it. I need to get better about that because I was trying to figure out how long it takes me to, complete a novel, and that is a little difficult to do if I'm not timing it. I'm just saying. But I feel like there's something else I need to do, but I can't remember. Oh, dishes. I need to do like domestic dishes. The dishes have been piling up. We've gotten to the point where in order to save water, we only wash like stuff we need on the day of as we need it rather than doing all the dishes. And then on the weekends is when we wash like everything. Except for this past weekend, nothing got washed. So, and my kids seem to think that anytime they get a drink, they have to get a new cup. And instead of washing the old cup, they just get a new one. So, there's like 10 cups that are their cups, because I don't drink out of the little plastic cups. Usually I drink out of a mason jar these days. And I have a lot of cups to wash because of them, which is really irritating. But fun, I guess, depending on your viewpoint. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I've already edited the vlog and I've uploaded it, but I've got other things I need to do. So I'm going to go ahead and go knock them out of the park and slay this day, basically. Today's message from Spirit is be here now, take a leap of faith, let Spirit be your guide, which I'm doing, and co-create with Spirit. I don't understand this one. These two I understand. This one I understand. This one, I need to read the booklet and see what it says about it. But this is today's message from Spirit. So, yeah. Usually people just draw one card. I've started doing this like I do with my tarot cards, where I pull the top 3 cards that are supposed to be like, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it, but it always feels right to pull the top 3 cards. And then the bottom card, with tarot, it would be past, present, and future. And then the hidden card would be like the overall theme. With the oracle cards, they're just like a straight up message. So it doesn't really mean that. But most people just pull like one card, which would have been this one for me. But that never feels right to me. Like it doesn't seem to always fit unless it's combined with the other cards. And then this one usually is, like with tarot, the overall theme. And that's just what works for me with this particular deck, which is the Spirit Animal Oracle from Colette Baron Reed. I really like this deck. It's not the one I wanted when I was looking to get a deck of Animal Oracle cards, but the one I wanted was out of stock, and this one was actually slightly cheaper than that one was when it was in stock, so I went with this one for now. I had a work date this morning with Amy because we were just like, we both had things we needed to do, but we wanted to sit and chat at the same time. So what was supposed to be like 2 to 3 hours turned into 5. And I think the only reason either one of us actually got off is because I was starting to get tired. My bum was hurting from sitting in the chair for 5 hours. We did have bathroom breaks, but that's not the point. I was ready to get up and move and do something else. But I did get a lot done because my website is now up to date and my link tree is up to date. I didn't even realize that wasn't up to date. I changed a couple of things with my YouTube as far as like my upload default, so I don't have to open another tab and just copy and paste every single time, which is very helpful. There were some other things too, but overall, basically, I got work done. And when I was making the StreamYard so that we could chat with each other, it has you add a description. If you've never used StreamYard before, you have to add a title and a description because it thinks you're making a video to go live stream on a video. I said, this is to talk shit while doing shit and getting shit done. Which amused me. I don't think she ever saw it because we never went live, I don't think it shows what the description of the video is. It tickled me, okay? It tickled me. Yeah, she got stuff done and I got stuff done, and now I'm sitting on the couch because I've been puppied. Let me show you. Jester's got her head on my lap. And I'm going to be doing some words. What are words? But I'm going to be catching up first on some YouTube videos because, like, I'm thinking through the plot of where I am right now. I've got a chapter I am trying to fix. It's not working, is basically what it comes down to. I'm trying to completely drop a character that I didn't really want to drop. And the way the chapter is written at first, you find out said character is pregnant and just going to be figuring out their own life, and I didn't like that because that didn't fit the characterization of this particular character, and I don't even know why I wrote it that way. It was just the first thing that popped in my mind, and yes, it is something this character would do if they suddenly found themselves pregnant, but like that's not this character's life goals, which I guess makes sense in real life, but in the story world, this is something this is something I really hate about stories, or at least fictional stories. And this goes with like every tropes and stuff. How many of you watching this have ever had to deal with a love triangle? For real. How many of you would stay in a relationship with an asshole? Like, I realize those are really big tropes in my genre. The alpha holes, the love triangles, and there's a bunch of other tropes that I really don't like that are very big in fiction. And I get the reason why they're big in fiction. I mean, 2 men lusting after me? I get to choose. And if you're a reverse harem person, you don't have to choose? Oh, like that sounds amazing. Not to me, the reverse harem. I can have a hard enough time pleasing one person, much less multiple. Just saying. And I don't mean orgy since multiple at a time, even separately. I can't. That just sounds terrible. But my point is that there are things that actually do happen in real life. Like sometimes your life goals change because of things that are just out of your control, such as pregnancy. So like the way this particular chapter was written, they were doing exactly what they would do if they found themselves in this particular situation. But this particular situation, this particular character were not important to the story, and I'm trying to find a way to fix it so that it is important to the story. And I'm struggling with that. Yeah. When I wrote it the first time, literally the reason the scene was written the way it was because I was thinking to myself, what's the worst that could happen to this particular character at this particular time? And it was literally their best friend is leaving town to join with a monster hunting team. They don't know it's a monster hunting team. They also just found out they're pregnant. Like, that's the worst case scenario. What am I going to do with my life? My best friend's leaving me. I don't know when she'll be back, if she'll be back. And I just found out I'm pregnant. the fuck. But this side character is not really important to the storyline. It's not about her. The scene's not even about her. It's just, she is a friend. She is a best friend. She's a co-worker. And she has heard her friend is leaving town. And she wants to know what the fuck's up. Because she had to find out through work, not through the friend. And a lot of that is just because of how fast everything's happening. Like, she's leaving town tonight, tomorrow. And she had to get everything squared away with work. So, like, there's reasons behind it. But at the same time, it's like, I have to find a way to make it work without making it about the side character. It's just that we're informing that side character. Because in real life, that's what you do. If you have to leave town for whatever reason and you're leaving quickly, you tell your best friend, or your best friend's gonna fucking come after you and be like, why the fuck didn't you tell me? You told work, where we work together. We've worked together for 3+ years. Why didn't you tell me? So that's what I'm trying to do, and that's what I'm struggling with, because I've never had that kind of work relationship with someone. Like, I've had friends, and I've had work friends. But I've never had work friends who were my friends outside of work, if that makes sense. And by work friends who are outside of work, I mean physical go-to jobs, because since I joined freelancing, a lot of the people I've worked with have become or were my friends first. I will say that. But as far as like a 9-to-5 day job where you have to drive to work, physically do things for other people, and then go home, I've never had that kind of relationship with anyone that I think anyone would be fully, truly upset if, like, I called work and took 2+ weeks of vacation time, unannounced, sick time, whichever one, and said I was leaving town and I didn't know when or if I'd be back. I don't have anyone in my life that I worked with who would be upset if I didn't tell them before I told work. Or would be more upset that I found out through work, that they found out through work versus me telling them. And so that's why I'm struggling with this particular scene. I'm still at 10,000 words, guys, and it's about to go down when I finally figure out the scene, because once I figure out the scene, I won't need the original chapter. Yikes. I don't have a dog. I have a cat. She's trying to, we switched out the chair, because I'm having problems with my bum and the chair. And Justin found this chair in the barn, and he added some casters onto it, some wheels. And it's working extremely well, actually. And he still needed, like, put some more cushion under my butt, because it's very obvious the chair is old. But she just jumped up here, and she's trying to lay across the back of the chair. It's amusing me greatly. I'm watching YouTube videos right now. You comfy? Because that looks uncomfortable as hell. Good morning, Dragonlings. I have a lot to do today. I'm still playing catch up with my NaNo. I did put my files on the USB drive that you can kind of sort of see up here that's blue, and I switched them from Mac Mardigan to my desktop just because, like, I'm doing a lot of stuff in front of my desktop, and I think for a little bit it might be interesting to try and see how I do on my desktop versus my Mac. I need to figure out how to set up my backup files to Google Drive. I've never really messed with backup files since the initial setup of Scrivener on both computers, so they're both just backing up to different files inside the computer, I guess. I don't know where they're backing up to, honestly, because I went with whatever was default when it asked me. Because I'm a dum-dum and I didn't think about that. Anyways, my point is that I need to figure out how to save the backup files on Google Drive so that I can just, switch back and forth as necessary from the different computers. Because one of the things I'm doing today is I'm going to the library. We're going to print out character sheets for my girls and my husband, because before we moved up here, for the longest time, I was part of a subscription program called Dungeon in a Box, which basically sends you a monthly session for D&D. And I've got season 1 and 2 and a couple from season 3, I think. And I want to start playing. The girls want to start playing D&D. I really want to play D&D again. And so we're going to start doing a family session on weekends, like 2 to 3, maybe 4 hours max with the kids. And we're going to be playing the Dungeons in a Box, and I'm going to DM them. So That's the plan. Maybe I'll make my husband DM. That's evil. I haven't created a character, whereas he has. The kids created their characters already. We've even got like 3D models of them because we created them on Heroes Forge, and I bought the schematics. And then we knew someone who knew someone with a 3D printer who was only charging like $5 for figures. The plastic's really cheap. It doesn't take much to break these figures. The girls have both broken their figures several times. I think my figures have broken a couple times. So it was really, really cheap plastic, and we're really, really delicate models. But we're going to use them to play some D&D this weekend, hopefully. But that means I need to go to the library and print that stuff out. So that's one of the things I'm doing today. I'm hoping to get caught up with... I'm not going to get caught up with NaNo, but I would like to finish revamping the first few chapters that I wanted to revamp. I haven't finished yet. I haven't been doing a lot of work on it, honestly. So it's not surprising I haven't finished yet. And then I can really start to move forward my word count. Because even yesterday, when I actually got into the groove, I got 2,000 words. But then I deleted a chapter. So according to my word count, I actually only wrote 140. So that's a thing. But that's my goal for the next few days, is to kind of get... I want to finish revamping the chapters that I said I was going to finish last week. And then I want to hopefully start getting caught up. We do have a 10K day on Monday. By the time you see this, it will have already been finished. But yeah, I would like to get a really good count. Like, I would start liking to get some word counts in. I am sitting at 10,861 words. But again, I'm still deleting words. So I think when I'm finished, I'll be sitting roughly around 10,000, which means as of today, I am 12,000 words, 14,000 words behind my word count. At the end of the day, I should be at 24,000 words, and I'm at 10,000, almost 11,000. So I am missing 14,000 words, which, given a good 10K day, I can get most of the way caught up, and then I just have to do 3, 4, 5K for a couple of days in order to get caught up. And actually, my goal is to get ahead. But again, I want this novel to be good, and I don't want to write a bunch of words that are just going to be tossed out. I don't like doing that. I am a massive underwriter in a lot of ways, and I do not like writing a bunch of words that I know are going to get deleted. And I've already done that in a lot of ways. And that's what makes me so unhappy, is because I'm having to redo work I'm not happy with. I know everyone's like, just write the words, get the bones of the stories out. You can always edit it later. But that doesn't make me happy. I do not like it. To me, it feels like a waste of time. And sometimes it's a necessary waste of time. But to me, it feels like a waste of time to write words that you know you're going to throw away. That's like when everyone's like, if you're stuck... If you have writer's block, just write a scene where ninjas come out of the sky and someone randomly dies. Like, those kind of things do not help me, because I know those kind of things aren't going to stay in my story because they're not important to my story. And to me, writing something like that is not worth my time, because I know those words are going to be deleted. I would rather not write at all, do something else completely that needs to get done anyways, because let's face it, I always have a running to-do list of things I need to do. Whether it's within my domestic life and doing chores, or answering emails, or updating websites, or updating links, and writing blog posts I haven't written in 2+ years. There's always something else I could focus my attention on, rather than writing words that I know are going to get deleted in the end. So that's why I don't do things like that, and why I might go days at a time without writing anything, because I'm like, that what I'm thinking is not going to work. I don't know what'll fit there, and I'll wait until something does fit there, and then the words flow like this once that happens. And that's something like I'm slowly realizing, because I was trying so hard to get back in the habit of writing daily. But even when I was writing daily, there were a lot of times I was writing shit that I just was like, this is not going to stay in here. I don't know why I'm writing it. So I'm slowly coming to the realization that I'm not that kind of writer. I'm not the kind of writer who's going to write every single day, because that's just not how my brain works, because I don't want to write things that I know are going to get deleted. Yes, could it be practice? But I can practice doing other things. Like, again, I can do the things that need to get done anyways, rather than wasting my time on words that are just going to be deleted in the end anyways. And there's a difference in writing something that you know can be edited versus something that's just going to be completely like a throwaway scene, such as like, if you're stuck, write about when a character just unexpectedly dies. If I have no intention of killing that character, to me, that's a throwaway scene to write that death scene, because it wasn't a character I was planning on killing in the first place. And yes, I do plan who's going to die. Like, there's a series I have written most of the books for. I thought I'd finished the last one, but it turns out I hadn't. But, or if I had, I don't have a copy of the finished story. I just have a copy of the one that's like 3/4 done. I think I wrote the rest of it in my mind, and I didn't finish it in real life. But there's a character death in that one that I knew from when I thought the story was only going to be 1 book, maybe 2 books. I knew that character was going to die. And so, like, I was planning his death for like years. And while it hasn't been actually written yet in the draft I've got, like, I know it's going to happen, and it's going to make me bawl like a baby when it does. But that's a plan to death. I know from the beginning of a story, as far as like main and central and even some of the side characters that play central roles in the story, I know exactly who's going to die. And I don't kill a lot of characters. So like in the book I'm writing now, Damned and Deadly, there is going to be 2 deaths. And I knew when writing book 1 who was going to die in book 3. Actually, there's going to be 3 deaths. 2 deaths of characters we like, a couple of deaths of characters we don't like, and a couple of deaths of characters we don't even know. Because she is a monster hunter, or she's going to become a monster hunter. That's the whole point of the story is, well, I say monster hunter, but she's going to be a monster executioner. That's what their job description is. They are executioners. The monsters have already been judged. Their team is just there to take them out. Yeah. So, that's where I stand on my thoughts today. And I've got a lot of work to do. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off here because this vlog clip is already super long, and I'm sorry. And this vlog clip makes me wonder if it would have been better to do daily vlogs, because this isn't the first time I've done a clip like this. But anyways, I'm going to go get some words in. Well, I finally deleted all the extra pieces, extra words that I wouldn't need in the chapter. And by deleted, I mean I moved into the file that said deleted words. However, I started rewriting stuff, and I wrote a scene that I don't want to happen until book 4. We get to see her powers to the full extent and see exactly what she can do as a phantom, and that wasn't a reveal I was ready for yet, because part of it is that her full extent of her powers haven't been unlocked yet. And this particular scene, it actually doesn't flow well because she doesn't have enough in order to fully unlock her powers, if that makes sense. Like, there isn't enough justification for it in this particular scene. So I've got more words I'm going to have to delete. I've written about 2,000 to 3,000 words already today, and I'm going to have to delete them all. And I'm glad that I keep deleted words in a different file without actually deleting them, because there are good words there, and I will use them in book 4. But they're not good for this scene. She is supposed to be demonstrating the extent of her powers to the team that she's going to be working with. They have asked to see them, plus she is going to be disciplining a vampire that she promised to kill when he stepped out of line again, when he killed again. So I gotta combine those two, but those two together are not enough on their own to justify unlocking the full extent of her power, even unconsciously. there is another scene that I'd already started like mapping out in my head, and I know I was thinking of it while writing this particular scene, which is what screwed me over. And there are more emotions tied into that scene that will make her ability, the expression of her ability, reveal itself. The full extent of her ability reveal itself. Because like in each book, there has been a little bit more as she's discovered about her powers and learned more about them. There's been a little bit more revealed each time. And we are going to get that in this book, but it's going to be later. This scene is supposed to be just a demonstration of what she can already do. There's not supposed to be any new abilities unlocked. So I was editing my vlog and I realized that I never explained what we think happened. And so best guess is Baggy likes to jump up on the sinks to get drinks from the sink because it's getting colder now, and anytime it's below freezing, we leave the water dripping a little bit. And if he has a choice from drinking from the standing still water and the moving water, he drinks from the moving water. Best guess is that he jumped up on the sink and knocked down all the piles of dishes. That little shit, when I came out to the living room, so I woke up at like 6:30 in the morning. It was actually before 6:30. My alarm hadn't even gone off to find that mess. Jester and I both woke out of a dead sleep, and the only reason I know is because she was laying beside me, and she and I both jerked up at the same time. Because I heard something shattering, or it sounded like something shattering. And when I was walking out to the kitchen, because my bedroom's on the opposite side of the house, I found Bagheera, the only cat inside at the time, laying down in the living room, licking his paw like he hadn't done shit. And then he looked at me when I came through the living room and gave me that look that said, "What? I didn't do nothing." And then I continued on through the kitchen and found that. I know I said that I wanted to replace all of our bowls and stuff with like the stainless steel iridescent rainbow stuff, just like our silverware. That's not how I wanted to do that, and I said that 2 years ago. Three bowls that I know of are gone. Possibly 4. And 2 of the mixing bowls. 2 of the mixing bowls that were smaller that I actually used for salad bowls are gone. Fuck. So we had our first D&D session tonight with the girls. It was Justin DMing, and the girls and I were playing our characters. And I'm playing Robin de la Hood. And if you think she is Robin Hood, you are correct. She is a Lightfoot halfling. She's got the folk hero background. She's a fighter. She's lawful good. And if you know D&D, these are her stats so far. Her weapon is a longbow. Yes, she is using a longbow. I tried convincing Dahubs to, since she is a halfling, I tried convincing him to let me change it to a, short bow. But no, we're making it work. And I just roll a disadvantage for various things if I'm not doing specific things with my bow to make sure that I can actually take my shot. So, and we've already earned gold. This is after our first session. So, yeah, I'm a short shit. I'm taller than most halflings, though, so I can't complain too much. And I pretty much stuck to the traditional Robin Hood arc as far as, like, my background goes. Robin grew up carefree in Greyhaven, but when she came of age, she joined the war effort, much to the horror of her childhood friend and lover Merrick, who was a nobleman. After 3 years serving her kingdom, Robin returned home to find her land claimed and herself pronounced dead. Merrick had married someone else and ruled over their part of the city with an iron fist, claiming Robin an outlaw when she tried to reveal the people against him. Even though Robin hasn't been to Greyhaven in 2 years, she knows she's still a wanted criminal in the city and does her best to avoid Merrick while still robbing from him to get back to his people. So, as far as like my traits and stuff, additional features, I stood up to a tyrant's agents. If someone is in trouble, I'm always ready to lend help. People deserve to be treated with dignity and respect. I wish my childhood sweetheart had come with me to pursue my destiny. And the tyrant who rules my land will stop at nothing to see me killed. I figured this fit the traditional Robin Hood storyline for the most part, with also the fact that I'm a gender-bent halfling who's a short shit and is saucy as fuck. So, yeah, that's what I'm playing for this D&D session. We only played for like 2 hours. We spent a lot of time today, which is Saturday, and Friday creating characters, and I was helping the girls create theirs. So, yeah, that's been my weekend fun, basically. Hey Dragonlings, so it's Sunday, which means it is time to wrap up this vlog. I am not as far along in my NaNo project as I would like to be, but that being said, the words I have written are words I am pretty happy with. I do need to rewrite this one chapter I mentioned in my last vlog clip that I screwed up, and the fact that I had written something happening with my main character's abilities that I didn't want to happen until like book 4. So that's a thing that I need to rewrite and work on. But I am really happy with the words I've got for NaNo this far, and to me that is more important. I should be at 28,000 words by the end of the day, and I'm not even at 10K anymore because I keep deleting words. So that's a thing. I also didn't write it all yesterday. We did D&D, and I went over to a family friend's, and the girls helped cut up venison. It was their first time cutting up venison, and earlier this week or last week, I can't remember when exactly, they helped take venison that had already been cut up, and they helped grind it down to like venison burger. So we're going to go back today and do that some more once everyone gets off work and back home. But they're really excited about that. They enjoy doing that process. And we had a good laugh about it, saying that because of the fact that it's not something they have to do, it's more fun. But once it becomes something they have to do as a chore, it's no longer fun. It didn't work out this year. Justin and I did not get our hunting licenses so that we could go bag a deer ourselves. But we are really lucky in the fact that we know people around here who do hunting every year, and who we got a pound of deer steak and a pound of ground venison so that we can use that. And then of course the girls are getting experience with cutting up deer. They got to see their first strung up deer. I'm sorry if this is TMI for anyone who's not a hunter. We're people who believe in, if you hunt it, you don't get to hunt it just for the antlers, the trophy. You have to use the deer meat. In fact, Jester's actually below my chair right now chewing on a deer bone. She and Goblin both got a leg bone yesterday when we got back. So, yeah, we will be hunting next year. The girls will possibly be hunting next year. It depends. I don't know yet. I know how much it costs for tags for us to go hunting. Justin and I go hunting. I don't know if the kids' hunting tags are the same price or if they're a different price. But next year we're going hunting, and that's going to be fun. Really looking forward to that. I wanted to go this year, but with everything going on with my birth certificate, my license, and just how strapped we are for money, it didn't happen this year. But I am grateful for the people we know, because the girls got to experience some stuff that they wouldn't have otherwise because of the fact that we don't have our hunting licenses. So next year's gonna be fun to see if whether or not they still want to do it like they do now. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, because I'm gonna go ahead and start editing this vlog so that I can get it uploaded, because tomorrow is the 10K day, and then Tuesday is a really busy day with parent-teacher conferences, my oldest's birthday and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna talk to you guys later, and I will see you guys all next week. Bye, Dragonlings.